This morning, a Wisconsin gun store is liable in the shooting of two Milwaukee police officers. The cops won a nearly $6 million ruling in a landmark civil suit yesterday against Badger Guns. They argued the store was negligent in selling the weapon that critically wounded them.
Officers Kunisch and Bryan Norberg were both shot in the face back in 2009. Kunisch lost an eye, and Norberg was hit in the mouth.
If some gun dealers around the country realize that they may have their feet held to the fire because of the punitive damage award here, then that's a bonus. One verdict in Milwaukee is certainly a good step. Is it going to change the way things are done around the country? Time will tell.
Time will tell. CBS News legal expert Rikki Klieman joins us at the table. Rikki, good morning.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this decision, and why is this such a big deal?
I was surprised because I thought that most jurors might not really toe the line that has been advocated by gun control people and responsible gun ownership people. At the same time, if you look at the facts of this case, this was the perfect case. It took a 2-week trial and basically 9 hours for 12 people to do what Congress could not and would not do in years. It's momentous, this decision.
Let's talk about the 2005 law, which protects gun manufacturers. How effectively could this change things?
Well, the law is the law. It is called the Protection of Lawful Commerce and Arms Act. It is the strongest piece of gun control legislation. There is no other industry, Anthony, not the pharmaceutical companies, not the car manufacturers, not the appliance people who have immunity from civil liability. What happened here is that these two police officers in the city of Milwaukee said, enough is enough. You can't just immunize an industry, as was done back in 2005 and in 30 states. But here, the facts. We have to look at the facts, where they say, the jury agrees, that in this guns dealer store, that they should have known, if they did not know, that this is what we call a straw purchase.
This store had a particularly bad record.
Oh, my God. One of the worst in the country. And no matter what the ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, did to cite them over and over and over again, they would just change their name and they would go forward. So in this case, you have two people who enter the store, one underage, couldn't buy a gun. They come in, and the straw buyer, the guy who's going to buy it for him, he actually even checks the box that he's not buying it for himself. And the guy in the store helps him undo that and do it right. You have video, powerful video. So, although...
Will it lead to other changes, do you think, in the country?
Well, I think it could lead to many other lawsuits. This is the second lawsuit ever brought, the first time that a gun dealer has ever been held liable. So this will lead other people to feel emboldened that they should go forward who are in that gun control or responsible gun ownership group. Ultimately, is the law going to change? Well, it's not that simple. You're going to need someone who comes in as a president. Hillary Clinton was very strong last night that if she gets in, she's going to do something about this. Others, not so much.
Interesting to see what happens in other court cases. Rikki Klieman, thank you very much.
I think Rikki should speak more passionately. All right, Rikki. Message received.